Hello everyone, welcome to a new video, and today we're reviewing the LEGO Marvel Infinity Saga, Avengers Endgame Final Battle, This set is rated ages 8 and up, and has 527 pieces, and is set number 76192. This set has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minifigures. It's a pretty good lineup for figures, I'd say, in the set. I wish we could have seen maybe a Captain Marvel. Yeah. Since they brought back dusted characters, these two, it would have been cool to see an Iron Spider, because we've only seen that once in LEGO. For the MCU, at least. It would have been cool to see Doctor Strange, maybe. I think they had a good minifigure selection with this set. And here's a look at the back of the box. We can see some of the finer details of the set, and we'll get into that right now. Let's go into the minifigures of the review. First up for the minifigures, we have Thor, and he has fairly simple printing. He uses a 4+ cape, which I'm not very fond of. That's a second face. He does come with an axe, but instead I created my own, and this is how I made it. So you can just look at that if you want to replicate it. And I just think this looks much more accurate to the scale of his axe. And he also has his hammer, which is shared with another minifigure in the set. He has Mjolnir on a Stormbreaker. And this is what he looks like holding them both. And I think it looks pretty cool when he's holding both of them. It makes him look much more powerful and scary. Let's go on to Captain America. Here's Captain America, and he uses an older shield piece, and he has some very similar printing to the other Captain America. Sorry, some of the older Captain Americas that we've seen. And he comes with 2 facial expressions, a happy one without the bottom of the mask, and one with it. Here's what it looks like without the visor. It looks kind of weird. Then we can flip the head, and he comes with a hairpiece, and we can see him with a hairpiece on, and I think that looks pretty cool. Looks a lot like the Winter Soldier Captain America. And he also comes with, sorry, I'm moving the camera a lot, Mjolnir. This is definitely not a spoiler anymore. Everyone's seen this at this point, I hope. Yeah, so he carries it, shares it along with Thor, and we can move his head in order to have the full facial expression. Alright, let's go on to Iron Man. Next up, we have the Iron Man minifigure, and I believe that this is Mark 80 Iron Man. Goes for me if I'm wrong. And it's not the same as the Mark 50 Iron Man. There's actually a couple printing changes on the torso, on the legs, and I'm pretty sure there's a little bit on the helmet. But you can lift up the visor, and you can see his 2 faces, the normal face and the visor face. He does come with a couple accessories, which we'll look at the end of the minifigures section. Let's go on to the next figure. Next up, we have Wanda Maximoff, and she is reusing the same headpiece from the What If? The minifigure series. Sorry, I keep thinking series, so that. And then she has the same headpiece, and then some decent printing. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this figure. Let's go on to the next. Next up, we have Black Panther, or T'Challa. And this minifigure looks pretty good. It's him when he's all powered up. And you can see that from Black Panther, Infinity War, and Endgame. When he uses it. I'm not 100% certain Endgame, but yeah. Let's go on to the next figure. Next up is Ant-Man. And he has a lot more finer details. And he even has a leg printing, unlike T'Challa and Wanda Maximoff. And Thor and Captain America, the Jachari Soldier, and it goes on and on. But yeah, it's cool that they used this much detail for a smaller minifigure, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this minifigure, or minifigure, I guess. Next up, though, we have a Jachari Soldier. That's it for the heroes, and we're on to the villains. And it just comes with a plain old gray stud shooter, and it has some bear printing, and I think it looks decent. Alright, let's go on to the accessory portion of the here is Thanos, and he comes with his long sword, and his arms can be taken off, and his head can actually move. So we're slowly getting closer to more mobility and these minifigures. And then one extra thing, that this does not come in the set. This piece I'm adding on came from the Advent calendar this year, and it's the Infinity Gauntlet. And I think this looks really good on Thanos, so I'm going to keep it on him for the rest of the review. Alright, now we can look at Iron Man, and he has a couple of these pieces. No Power Blast pieces. I'll show you when we get those in the set. And he has a couple, like, just small pieces, and then he comes with a shield, which, for this suit of armor, the shield would have been, not with nanotech. It would have been like a hologram shield to save the nanotech. But it's still cool that they included this, and I really like the accessories for this minifigure. Next we have Wanda, and Wanda has the Power Blast pieces in the set. They're actually pink instead of red, which is a little annoying, but I get used to it, and I still think that it's cool that they include Power Blast pieces for it, but I wish they could have been more accurate. Yeah, and you can move them around and change some of them out. So yeah, and okay, I think that's it for the minifigure section. Alright, it is. Alright, let's go on to the build. Alright, here is the first build, and we have Scott's ugly brown van. We can lift off both of these, and we can see a little bit of an interior. If we go to the back, we can see the quantum tunnel. And yeah, so let's just put in a couple minifigures. So let's take Ant-Man from one of the old Ant-Man sets. This is the expensive Ant-Man. That came in the first ever set he appeared in, with the Wasp and the other Ant-Man. And then we can probably fit a couple more heroes in here. So we can get maybe T'Challa. See how many I can fit in here. Let's just go for, a subtle amount. Like, let's just go for a low amount, and then I'll see how many minifigures I can actually fit in here that are in this set. So I'd say you can fit about 3 so far, and then we'll take Iron Man. Sorry for the delay. Just trying to get him out of his thing. Hold on. Then we can take Iron Man right here, and we can sit him in the back. But I think you have to do it sideways and then move the arms down. Maybe it won't work. Nope, Iron Man is too big. So yeah, I'd say about 3 minifigures in this. Let's go on to the main portion of the build. Alright, here's the main compound, and you can set up a little like scenery here because it has the rounded angles to it, so it makes it look more full, I should say. Yeah, and I guess we can just take a look at the main build. Alright, here's the main build, and we can see that there's a weapon right here that we can shoot off, and it has some pretty good details. Over here, we have part of the Avengers compound that was destroyed. Nothing too crazy about it. We can walk up to the door, we can open it, close it, obviously. On the roof, there's antenna to get service, obviously. In the back, there's seating for minifigures, Captain Marvel sticker, Rocket Raccoon sticker, cool blaster holders, a little plant in the corner, obviously, and it has a nice tilt to the front window. Over here, we have the nano gauntlet that Tony Stark's used, and a jail cell. There's nothing too crazy there. Then we have a hallway with an extra door to go into this room. That's pretty much it for this set. Sorry, I'm just reloading the weapon. But there's nothing really too crazy else, and yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys again soon. Goodbye.